After defeating Valdaren and sending him through the time portal, Sammy thought things would return to normal. But a strange feeling lingered in his heart, like a shadow moving stealthily or an eye watching them incessantly. The whole team was exhausted, yet time was not on their side. While they were resting at a small campsite in the woods, Zaina was quietly gazing at the stars. Sammy approached her and asked, "Zaina, what are you hiding?" She sighed and replied, "Valdaren was just the beginning. The Shadow Organization is not a single entity. It is an alliance of the most powerful beings across dimensions. Their goal is not just to control worlds, but to erase and reshape them entirely to fit their own laws." The bird chimed in with concern. "Does that mean our battle with them won't end soon?" Zaina nodded and added, "Valdaren was only a messenger. The true leader has yet to reveal themselves." In the dead of night, as everyone was trying to rest, Sammy felt a strange energy coursing through him. He heard a voice inside his head, a familiar voice saying, "Sammy, come to the Dark Valley. The answers to all your questions await you there." Sammy opened his eyes quickly, but saw no one around him. He thought, that voice, it sounded like the Crystal Tiger. Without waking the others, Sammy got up and followed the energy he felt, guiding him into the depths of the forest. Sammy arrived at a strange, completely dark place where light seemed to avoid it. In the center of the valley, he saw the apparition of the Crystal Tiger, weak and translucent. "You're alive? How is this possible?" Sammy asked in surprise. The apparition replied calmly, "I am not alive, Sammy. I am the remnant energy I left behind. I sacrificed myself for you and for the balance. But now that balance is threatened." Sammy asked, "What do I need to do? How can I confront the Shadow Organization?" The tiger said, "You have two options. Either continue fighting the way you know or accept the ultimate power of balance. But this power comes at a price." Sammy felt a turmoil inside him and asked, "What is the price?" The tiger explained, "If you accept the ultimate power, you will become part of the balance itself. You will no longer be entirely human. You will lose a part of your humanity, and you will never be able to return to your old life." Sammy hesitated for a moment, then said, "If that's what it takes to protect the worlds and my friends, I am ready." The great transformation began. The tiger unleashed a massive energy towards Sammy, a mix of light and darkness. Sammy felt tremendous pain coursing through him, but he endured. After minutes of screaming and suffering, Sammy stood up again, his eyes glowing with energy he had never seen before. The tiger said, "You are now the true balance. But remember, this power is not eternal and must be used wisely." When Sammy returned to the camp, he found everyone in a state of worry. The guardian sharply asked, "Where were you? We thought the Shadow Organization had taken you." Sammy replied calmly, "I was searching for answers. Now I know what we must do." Before they could discuss the plan, they were suddenly attacked by new creatures. These creatures were different from the Soul Hunters. Their shapes were more human-like, but bore faces devoid of any features. Zaina exclaimed in surprise, "They are the Void Knights, the strongest soldiers of the Shadow Organization." A fierce battle erupted. Sammy, with his new power, fought them easily at first, but quickly realized they were learning from each of his attacks. The bird cried out loudly, "They are evolving rapidly. We can't keep this up." Zaina decided to use her knowledge of time to slow the creatures down. She opened a temporal rift around the battlefield, making the Void Knight's movements sluggish. She instructed Sammy, "Now, use your new power to destroy them all at once." Sammy unleashed a gigantic wave of balance energy, destroying the void creatures entirely. But before they vanished, they left a cryptic message etched into the ground. "The greater is yet to come. Prepare for the master's arrival." Exhausted from the battle, the team sat back down. The guardian asked, "Who is the master? Could it be the true leader?" Zaina replied, Yes. The Master's arrival means the war will escalate to an entirely new level. We need to prepare. With determination, Sammy declared, "No matter who the Master is, or what their power may be, I won't back down. I've chosen to be the balance, and I will protect the worlds at any cost."